Good afternoon and welcome to the White Coat Ceremony for the Lecom School of Pharmacy Distance Education Class of 2019. It is a great privilege to welcome all of you, the family members and friends of the Class of 2019, to join the college administration, faculty, and students to celebrate this special occasion and class achievement. Lecom's first School of Pharmacy White Coat Ceremony was held in Erie, Pennsylvania in 2002, and we are honored to continue this tradition today with our second White Coat Ceremony for the distance education pathway. Today's ceremony provides an opportunity for first-year pharmacy students to reaffirm their commitment to become masterful pharmacists before starting their introductory clinical rotations next month. It also provides an opportunity for Lecom to reaffirm its commitment to providing the highest quality education and clinical training necessary to help these students achieve their goals. At this time, I would like to invite Dr. Lakhu Keshwara, Associate Professor of Pharmaceutical Science, to the podium to offer the pharmacist prayer and Pledge of Allegiance.
God, our common Father, thank you for bringing us here together for this important occasion. Please help us to maintain the trust of the public and our peers by acting with integrity. Help us do all that we can to improve the health of our patients, promote the safe use of medications, and prevent drug-induced illness. We ask that you give us the motivation to always continue learning to maintain our knowledge and skills. Remind us to serve as role models for pharmacy students and other professional students, and to make ourselves accessible to patients who need us. Amen. Please rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Dr. Keshwara. I am very pleased to introduce Dr. Julie Wilkinson, Associate Dean of Lecom School of Pharmacy's Traditional Pathway.
Thanks, Dr. Trump. It's a great honor for me to stand here and represent the Lecom School of Pharmacy. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome members of our outstanding faculty and offer a special thank you for all that you do for us every day. Welcome also to nearly 100 of our students' family members and friends. We are delighted that so many of you could be here with us today to share in the celebration of this significant milestone. Today's White Coat Ceremony represents an important element of your pharmacy education and career. It is a rite of passage, welcoming you to the pharmacy professional community. The ceremony is central in your preparation to take your first significant steps outside of the classroom next month into professional rotations at pharmacy practice sites where you will proudly wear the Lecom School of Pharmacy white coats that you received today. First off, I would like to recognize our administration who send their sincere congratulations to the class on your achievement and their warmest welcome to the family and friends who have joined us to celebrate this occasion. It was the vision of Dr. John Ferretti, President, who brought medical education to Erie, Pennsylvania with the establishment of the Lake Erie College of Osteopathic Medicine. Under Dr. Ferretti's leadership, Lecom has grown to include 3 medical college campuses, a school of pharmacy, a dental school, and 4 master's degree programs. Lecom is nationally recognized as an innovator in medical, pharmacy, and dental education and is now the largest medical college in the United States. This year, the total enrollment for all programs on the 3 campuses is over 4,000 students. Representing the Office of the Provost, I would like to introduce Dr. John Angeloni, Vice Provost. Thank you. Dr. Angeloni is a board-certified family practice physician. Also at this time, I would like to express our gratitude to CVS Health, who generously provided their sponsorship for the white coats that will be presented to each student. On behalf of the Lecom administration, we are very proud to welcome our keynote speaker and accomplished alumnus, Dr. Beatrice Adams. It was just a few years ago that she sat where you are today and eagerly awaited the presentation of her white coat. Importantly, Dr. Adams is a 2012 graduate from the Lecom School of Pharmacy. After graduating, she completed 2 years of residency at Tampa General Hospital and is currently employed there as a critical care clinical pharmacist and has recently been appointed as their PGY1 residency program director. She is board certified in pharmacotherapy. When Dr. Adams is not working, she enjoys spending time with her family. She has a 1-year-old son, Andrew, and in her spare time, she enjoys traveling, shopping, and going to the beach. She's involved in several professional organizations, including American College of Clinical Pharmacy, the Society for Critical Care Medicine, and the Florida Society of Health System Pharmacists. At this early point in her career, she has developed the leadership and empathic patient relationship skills that will serve her throughout her career as a pharmacist. Dr. Adams loves to give back to the profession by mentoring and precepting pharmacy students and residents. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Beatrice Adams, our white coat ceremony speaker.
So good afternoon and a warm welcome to family, friends, and mentors who are here with us today. And most importantly, welcome to the Distance Education Class of 2019. It is an honor and a privilege to be here celebrating your entrance into the profession of pharmacy as you receive your white coats and to commend you on your tremendous achievements. I want to congratulate each of you on arriving at this milestone in your career. You have undoubtedly worked hard to achieve your goal of entering pharmacy school. As each of you walks across this stage today to receive your white coat, your journey into the practice of pharmacy will truly begin. It is hard to believe that it was almost 8 years ago that I was sitting where you are today, waiting to receive my white coat. I remember the excitement and nervousness I felt about taking these next steps in my future career. Never once do I look back or regret the decision I made to become a pharmacist. So your white coat ceremony is a rite of passage that is welcoming you as a new practitioner to the profession of pharmacy. By accepting your white coat, you are making a commitment to transform yourself into a healthcare professional with integrity, a professional in whom patients will place their trust. The ceremony today will join the symbol of the white coat with the virtues of altruism, responsibility, duty, honor, respect, and compassion. As the white coat is placed upon your shoulders today, and you don it for the first time, I hope you will reflect on the profound responsibility the white coat symbolizes. You should let it always remind you of your professional duties, your responsibility to patient care, and to practice pharmacy with honor. So in thinking about what I would share with you today, I tried to think back to some of the advice that I might give myself if I went back to various times and points in my pharmacy career. So I came up with several thoughts, so I just want you to bear with me. You might be thinking to yourself, did she say that it was just 8 years ago that she was sitting in our shoes today? But I promise you that all the advice that I have is definitely beneficial, and I hope that you take it. So my first piece of advice is to be sure to demonstrate enthusiasm and initiative in your professional life. Develop a love and passion for what you do, and you will always do it well. Don't be afraid to fail. Dare to explore new challenges and push the boundaries of your abilities and of the profession. I feel this especially rings true for you as a second class of a newer program here at Lecom. Push yourself outside of your comfort zone. I'm sure you have heard the saying that life begins outside of your comfort zone. I truly believe this. A dream is your creative vision for your life in the future, and you must break out from what you know and pursue the unfamiliar in order to reach these dreams. Be a student of life and a lifelong learner. Always remember, the more you know, the more you'll realize what you don't know. So one of my personal favorite quotes is from Dr. Seuss's "Oh, the Places That You Will Go," which is, "Accept when you don't, because sometimes you won't." Because the most impressive minds that I have encountered are those on a constant quest to address unanswered questions. They recognize the deficits in their understanding and seek to fill these voids. The intellectual curiosity is the fuel for discovery. Don't get frustrated. And when problems do arrive or issues arise, seize the opportunity to solve the problem and address the issues. Remember, nothing is perfect. Therefore, view each and all shortcomings as opportunities for improvement and growth. Always be open to critique and constructive feedback. In your never-ending quest for success, be sure to take a good hard look in the mirror. Find a mentor. This is someone who has some level of success based on your definition of success. Become a mentor yourself and always get involved in shaping young minds in formal and informal ways. And always be sure to make a difference. Never forget that on your journey, you're not alone. Network. And this is a very important piece. Pharmacy is a very small world, and you will hear that over and over throughout your time and your pharmacy education. So treat every interaction you have as an interview. You never know when you may be interacting with your future boss. As you embark upon your professional education, I encourage you to follow your own path. As you enter into your IPPEs, look for opportunities that resonate with you, whether it's engaging in community service, participating in professional organizations, or finding a summer internship. Take advantage of input from your faculty, mentors, and your classmates, and try to utilize every opportunity you have to learn, whether you are interested in the area or not. Be a leader in charting the course for the future of pharmacy. You should always strive to improve and advance our profession forward. So my last piece of advice is both the simplest and the most profound, at least for me. Never forget to think about the patient. Every aspect of what we do as pharmacists and who we are happens with the patient at the focal point. If you direct your attention to the needs of the patient, you will get it right nearly every time. Your patients will love you and your colleagues will respect you. Most importantly, everything else will fall into place. So from this point forward, your future is what you make of it. You will face many decisions and forks in the road as you progress your way through your pharmacy education. You will have to select the way you measure success for yourself and the axiom in which you want to live by. I encourage you to write it down and repeat it to yourself often. I have no doubt that Lecom will provide the knowledge you need to become a pharmacist, but what you do with that knowledge is up to you. So I'm going to leave you today with a quote from Harry Jackson, who was the author of Life's Little Instruction Book. The best preparation for tomorrow is to do your best today. Is my personal congratulations to each of you. I wish you success in your academic achievements, and I would like to welcome you to the great profession of pharmacy. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Adams, for your inspirational words. The white coat ceremony that we are celebrating today marks just one of the steps on your path to becoming a pharmacist. By wearing the white coat presented to you today, you are accepting the responsibilities of the healthcare profession that it represents. Your continued success as a student and a future pharmacist depends on your growth and development as an alert, compassionate human being. Your willingness and your ability to demonstrate understanding, care, and empathy are the foundations for being a good pharmacist. As you are assisted in putting on your white coats in front of this audience of family and friends, keep in mind that the white coat provides the background for you to become a pharmacist. And as you put on your white coat, you enter a new relationship with others. It won't change who you are inside, your values, your knowledge, or your qualifications, but it does represent something important and meaningful to those around you. Over the years, the white coat in healthcare has come to symbolize purity of purpose while conveying both competence and confidence. People know it takes a lot of hard work and years of dedication to become a pharmacist. Let your white coat be a symbol of trust to the patients you will care for. Let it serve as your cloak of compassion. Today, before this audience of your family and friends, we formally welcome you to the pharmacy profession. It is tradition for members of our faculty to cloak each student with their first white coat. This afternoon, the esteemed colleagues who will assist the class of 2019 with their white coats are Dr. Catherine Tromp, Assistant Professor of Pharmacy Practice and Director of the Lecom School of Pharmacy Distance Education Pathway. Also, Dr. Sarah Udaly, Assistant Professor of Pharmacy Practice and Advisor to the Distance Education Class of 2015. Dr. Michelle Rodriguez, Assistant Professor of Pharmacy Practice, will read the roll call.
All right, we'll get started. So first we have Antenne Alamnaj. Terry Amalunki. Andrea Babaiko Brown. Lilibet Burgos. Carla Castro. Carmen Ciliberti. Susan Daniels. Robert Young. Stephanie Gonzalez. Amanda Jonah. Cheryl Kosler. Tara LaSalle. Eugen Nisterenko. Amanda Noel. Bahar Norbach. Rahaf Obaid. Angela Reyes. Roger Slutz. Sonia Stevens. Ian Tolosa. Hu Win Tran. Javon Yaldu. Will the class of 2019 please rise? Dr. Wilkinson would lead the class of 2019 in the Pledge of Professionalism.
First, I'm going to give a brief introduction, and then I'll invite you to join me in reciting together the Pledge of Professionalism. As a student of pharmacy, I believe there is a need to build and reinforce a professional identity founded on integrity, ethical behavior, and honor. This development, a vital process in my education, will help ensure that I am true to the professional relationship I establish between myself and society as I become a member of the pharmacy community. Integrity must be an essential part of my everyday life, and I must practice pharmacy with honesty and commitment to service. Now, for the remainder of the pledge, you'll repeat after me, okay? To accomplish this goal of professional development, founded on integrity, ethical behavior, and honor, I, as a student of pharmacy, will develop a sense of loyalty and duty to the profession of pharmacy. By being a builder of community. One able and willing to contribute to the well-being of others. And one who enthusiastically accepts the responsibility and accountability. For membership in the profession. Foster professional competency through lifelong learning. I must strive for high ideals, teamwork, and unity within the profession. In order to provide optimal patient care. Support my colleagues by actively encouraging personal commitment. To the oath of a pharmacist and a code of ethics as set forth by the profession. Incorporate into my life and practice dedication to excellence. This will require an ongoing reassessment of personal and professional values. Maintain the highest and professional attributes. To ensure and facilitate the covenantal relationship. Required of the pharmaceutical caregiver. Therefore, I strive to uphold these standards. As I advance toward full membership. In the profession of pharmacy. I voluntarily make this pledge of professionalism. Thank you. Please be seated. Today, before this audience of your family and friends, we have formally welcomed you to the pharmacy profession. By receiving the white coat and pledging your commitment to the practice of pharmacy, you have accepted the responsibilities of the profession that the white coat represents. As you continue on your lifelong journey that began just a few months ago, your success as a student and a future pharmacist depends on your growth and professional development as a compassionate human being. The white coat ceremony has been a tradition at medical and pharmacy schools across the nation since 1989 when it was first established. This ceremony is an important reminder of our covenant to put service to our patients ahead of all other concerns. Service above all else is the embodiment of professionalism, which is one of the important values of not only the School of Pharmacy but all of Lecom. It has been my distinct pleasure to officially welcome the class of 2019 to the profession of pharmacy. Thank you. Dr. Thomas.
On behalf of the Lecom faculty, staff, and administration, thank you for participating with us in celebration of the White Coat Ceremony for the Lecom School of Pharmacy class of 2019. We invite you for refreshments prior to your departure in the student lounge of our other building. We hope that you enjoyed the remainder of your time in Bradenton, and we especially wish for your safe travels home. And that concludes today's ceremony.